Good morning, everyone. I'm having a really hearty breakfast this morning with some fresh eggs. I found a couple of pieces of salami, some whole wheat bread that I just heat through in the pan after I make the eggs, and a big glass of white grape juice. Oh, I still have the price tag on the bottom of this glass. $1. And the white grape juice is just skinned purple grapes, and then they press the juice. So I need something really hearty to get me started today. I'm trying to kick this darn cold because I have a packed weekend and I have a lot of things that we need to get done. We have a lot of things need to get done, and I don't want to be, excuse me, under the weather, loafing around the house or sleeping in. So yeah, so I'm figuring a nice hearty breakfast. Excuse me, my to-do list. I've already been out to see the girls. No eggs yet, but they've been fed and watered. The chicks have been fed and watered, which I know I have to give you an update on the chicks. They're ginormous. They have to move to the next tote size, and I'm thinking instead of buying another clear tote, I might just use one of the totes we have. They'll have to deal with it. So yeah, they're big girls now. Much bigger, totally unrecognizable. They just look like mini chickens. So yeah, that's what's on. Oh, it's garbage day. I've already brought the garbage down from upstairs bathroom, our bedroom. I don't think there's anything in the guest room, but because we ate dinner upstairs 2 nights in a row and had paper towels and all that stuff in the garbage, so I wanted to get rid of that. So I'm hoping to get outside before the rain to do the seeds, but I might not be able to depending on when it starts to rain more, and I have to work around my work schedule. So I don't have any meetings until 1 today, so I can get a lot accomplished right at my desk this morning. So I'm going to have my yummy breakfast and my juice, and then make myself a big seltzer so I stay hydrated, because although I've dropped a couple of hints about the fact that I would love some ginger ale, somebody keeps forgetting to bring it home. And really, it's not like I'm too sick to go get it myself, but to be honest, I've run errands for the house and I totally forgot about getting ginger ale for myself. So what I might do later on after breakfast is take a look and see CVS and Walgreens circulars to see where they might be on sale, and then kind of do my combined shop, because I like to look ahead at the circulars before I go to that store to see if there's anything I need, or if I have coupons for stuff that are on special as well, because you know, double savings is always even better. So that's what's on tap for today. The second episode, or the finale, the 2-hour finale of the Rosemary's Baby miniseries is tonight. I did not watch the first 2 hours yet, but maybe if I'm feeling up to it after work, I might do that. But I do have it set to DVR the last 2 hours as well. So that could be kind of a fun thing to do over the weekend, to watch it. Although I don't think my husband's gonna be all keen on watching that. It's not his cup of tea, and it's okay. So yeah, that's what's going on. I have a couple of things to pop in the mail, so that will be added to my to-do list as well for this morning. I'm hoping to catch my mail carrier instead of having to go to the post office, because I did buy stamps the last time I was there. Oh, and a quick update, that sticker shock for the postage across the pond, that arrived in 4 days, which is spectacular. So I kind of almost don't mind the extra cost, because I know it arrived safe and sound and in a very timely manner. Although now knowing that to keep things under 4 pounds is best, so I will do that. So there you go, just a little update. Oh, and the apple, the seeds, the bizarre thing from the apple, I'm gonna plant that. And it was an organic apple, so I know several people guessed that it was GMO, you know, growth hormone injected produce, but it was an organic apple, so complete fluke. I'd never seen that before, and I showed my husband last night. He's like, wow, that's weird. I'm like, I know. So I'm gonna save the core, and I'm going to plant it. We'll get an apple apple tree. So we'll see. Alright, I will check in with you guys later on throughout the day. So here's what the fridge looks like. And I definitely need to look through those. And I'll show you what it looks like once I've organized it. Much better. Now I know what we don't have, so I can add it to our shopping list. Yep. Check it out. The girls love garbage day. They got tomatoes and... oh man, that chicken's really missing feathers. Dill and baby kale and broccoli. Lots of goodies. Cucumbers. It's humid out today. Not hot, but humid. Smell the eggy mosey? But it is looking green. So, hopefully a little bit more rain. Make it nice and lush. I think it's time to swap out the space heater in the living room for a fan. Chester's looking for his chocolate. And there he goes. He's gonna run around with it. He's gonna try to kill it and then bring it to mommy to play with it. You wanna play chocolate? He got the all done. I threw like 8 or 10 times. I don't want to overwhelm him. He gets exhausted. No, all done. He's like, well, I'll just come by one more time just in case you change your mind. Oh man, Chester, your tail looks like crap. Stop biting it. And we're so careful he doesn't get any more bread or crackers or his favorite cookies. Nothing with wheat in it. Wow, the bleeding hearts are huge this year. Can you tell I don't feel like going back inside? It's not oppressive. It's not super humid. You could tell there's humidity in the air, but it's because it's gonna rain. But it's so peaceful back here. You hear birds. I heard woodpecker earlier. There was an owl first thing this morning. Trees filling with leaves. Although we still have a broken branch up there. It's an old tree. Oh, I see some bees. I see a bunch of bumblebees around the flowers, which is good because they're pollinators. Without bees, we wouldn't have most of the produce we have. No crying, Chester. No. Like, but I see how he's got his pink tag on. I got a pink bone for him. Purple bone for Mosey. Mose, show us your bony. Come on. Show us. Stop sniffing the egg. Let me show. There's tags right here. And then Mushy got a small dog bone. She didn't feel like coming out, so she's in the house. Oh, rolling around. Happy dog. The chickens are so quiet because they're eating all their treats that they got. I have to bring another gallon of water out there. I see their bottles are half empty. Or half full, however you look at it. But I like to have that gallon jug out there so that I can refill it easily and efficiently, quickly. So, yipper. Oh, I'm thirsty again. You know, by the time you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So, I need to drink all the time. I'm much better at drinking during the week because I work. I have a schedule. As soon as my bottle empties, I refill it. It's the weekends that I find that I need to remind myself more often. So, alright, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm going to go fill up my water bottle and rehydrate. Look at the pig pile in there. They're all lying on top of each other. So funny. Oh. Like one here something and the other one. Yeah, they need a bigger container. I just prepped some bananas for the freezer. They were beyond eating. They were perfectly ripe. Like, the skin was all dark, but they'll be perfect for drinks, smoothies. So I'm popping them in the freezer. Alright, so I was able to cross off a couple of things off my list. I still have to get the rest of the garbage from the downstairs bathroom in my office. Cut my nails off. Yep, gone. Oh, and I got pecked by a chicken. I was breaking up a cucumber. Tiny little peck. But there's blood. They didn't break the skin, but she sure pecked me. It was a whole cucumber and I wanted to break it into pieces. I didn't want any one chicken to take off with the whole thing because they get greedy. They're very possessive about the food. So I was trying to break it into 2 pieces and one pecked me trying to grab the cucumber right out of my hand. So yeah, you'd think the girls are starving because, you know, they don't get enough food. They eat a lot of food. And I feed them multiple times a day. I got my water refilled. 69 degrees and humid. Well, if I let my hair out, I'd have a white afro. As funny as it sounds, that's kind of what my hair looks like. So, I'm going to go down the list. I kind of don't, well, I should probably clean the coop out while it's not raining. Alright, on my next trip, I'm definitely going to make the salmon salad first, earlier than tonight, because that way, if I go to take a nap and I fall asleep for longer than I anticipated, dinner will at least be ready, because I think, and it's just like tuna salad, except it's using canned salmon, lemon juice, lemon zest, a little mayo, scallions, celery, salt, black pepper, pretty much it. I might have some olives on the side and on whole wheat bread. So that's going to be a simple dinner tonight, because I'm not doing anything fancy. My brain's not in it. I'm still a bit foggy. So, but the fridge is done. I do need to wash out the bottom bins. I kind of like to do that periodically. But I don't have the energy to do that today. So all the stuff that could be given to the girls has been brought out there. The rest is for our consumption. And now I know exactly what we have and what we don't have. Although when I put the dill in the coop, I noticed that it was fresher than I had thought it was. So, well, the girls got a treat of dill, and I'll have to use parsley in our salmon salad, although dill would have been perfect. Oh, you know what? I think I have some dried dill. Some dried dill fronds. Maybe I'll use that. Oh, I feel like a nap now. That, the idea of having a hearty breakfast might have done me in, because I wanted a nap immediately after. But I'm going to stay hydrated and keep moving on my list. Okay, in retrospect, this might not have been the best of ideas to do when I'm coughing and wheezing. I think I inhaled some extra shavings that I shouldn't have, but it's done, and you can hear my voice is coming in and out. So I think I definitely need some drink at the moment, and then I'll bring the excuse me, bring the heaters down, bring the fans up. Alright, I might have to take a breather. Wow, that totally got me winded. That bag was so full, I went to pick it up and it was heavy. So, that's done. I feel so much better. So this is the salmon salad that I'm making for dinner. I have in there 3 cans of this Van Camp's Chicken of the Sea skinless, boneless pink salmon in water. If you get the bigger cans, they have skin and bones, and this is the best app for this application, because that way you don't have to pick through the bones or peel off the skin, because you really don't want to be biting into a big old vertebrae from the salmon. So I have that, and I have to rinse it out and put that in the recycler. The juice from that I give to my cat. She loved it. Then there's about a quarter cup, let me see, of red bell pepper, diced finely. Another quarter cup to half a cup of finely, same dice of celery. Then I have about 1/8 of a cup of finely chopped parsley and dill tops, which this is my organic dill tops that I have right here, because I don't have any fresh dill. 2 tablespoons of regular mayo, and then the zest and juice of 1 lemon. And again, my little trick, since I already had the zester out, I just used it as a strainer for the seeds. One less thing for me to have to wash. So the only thing that I'm going to add is a couple of dashes of Frank's, our favorite hot sauce, and then mix it up and show you what that looks like. Oh, salt and black pepper. A little bit of salt and lots of black pepper. Canned salmon loves black pepper. They're married to each other. So they're... Excuse me, I didn't turn away. I didn't cough at the food. Doesn't it figure the moment I turn the camera on I have to cough? So there it is mixed up. I did add a tiny little bit more squeeze of mayo, probably another teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons, so less than a tablespoon. Because salmon is, canned salmon, and this is not a fatty canned salmon, is drier than tuna, so it needs a little bit more juice. That's why I added juice of an entire lemon. See, I squeezed out all of the lemon juice. The flavors are spot on. It has plenty of pepper. I'm gonna let the flavors marry by sealing it, popping in the fridge, and then I'll toast up some our favorite whole granola breads, 15 grain from Pepperidge Farms. And I have to be careful with whole wheat bread now because of my stupid kidneys. Darn kidney. Well, it's both of them, but, you know, I have to be careful. That's why I couldn't eat kale. I didn't eat kale or spinach the last couple of weeks since the whole episode. So I saved Polly his favorite center celery, his favorite little heart of celery. The rest of the veggie trimmings I'm going to bring to the chickens when I go to close them up in about half an hour. Check for eggs one more time. There were 4 eggs today, 3 brown and a green, so there's really just 1 chicken that took the day off, so that's not too bad. And look, I got Mosey just waiting eagerly to give me some, for me to give him something. I have unplugged the light from the chickens because it's like 76 degrees and they don't need the heat lamp on anymore. They're not just tiny little baby chicks, and they seem to be perfectly fine. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge, get myself another water, and then go veg in front of the TV, maybe answer some comments. As it turns out, Polly's going to be really late, so I'm going to eat dinner by myself. I have lettuce, which I'm going to put on the bottom of my bowl. I might have more. I can eat a lot of lettuce. I made my favorite dressing, the ponzu nutritional yeast and peanut oil. I'm going to put a couple of scoops of this salmon salad, finish it off with a few of these cured olives, and they have pits, so you have to be careful, and maybe a couple of croutons in lieu of bread. So that's going to be it for me for today. Don't forget to thumbs up, it's free for you and it helps me out, and I will see you all tomorrow, which is Friday. Oh, I need to create a project tomorrow. Give me ideas. I'll keep checking throughout the day. Thanks for watching, everyone. Okay, there's my salad. It looks so good. Can't wait to eat it. See you tomorrow.